My, how the Democratic Party has fallen. I mean, think about it. For many Democrats, they became Democrats or stayed Democrats because of left-wing icons like JFK or FDR. They were the party of unions and working class men and women around the country. They fought for values that they thought made sense to support hardworking people. That's what they were supposed to all be about. But they have taken a crazy, crazy left-wing tour.
James Carville says the far left, quote, has never been right about a single thing. And yet, when AOC floats a political suicide plan, the Democrats are silent. There is zero pushback, much less a murmur or an eye roll. What's wrong with these people?
Now they are anti-American, anti-Semite, terrorist supporting, riot supporting. That's what this party comes down to. Think about the issues that they've rallied around. Hamas, open borders, keeping people in the country from being deported that broke the law. I thought the crazies were just AOC, Bernie Sanders, Ilhan Omar, or Rashida Tlaib.
Hello! Up next we have Rashida Tlaib, Michigan State Representative. Next senator. The first Palestinian Muslim.
Congresswoman, will you denounce Hamas? Will you denounce Hamas? Why do you support terrorists?
But my gosh, they have really outdone themselves now with the election of Zohran Mamdani as the primary victor for the Democratic Party in New York City.
Say hi to my camera.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Ritom.
Utham?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Elections on Tuesday.
Yeah, we got you.
This is a guy who is going to take the city of New York, the shining city that so many Americans consider the emblem of America, that welcome to America when you cross through the Statue of Liberty, is now going to take a far left turn towards socialism that he's proud about. He embraces socialism and communism.
So when people say democratic socialist, right? And I'm curious what you think this means. I mean, do you like capitalism?
No, I have many critiques of capitalism.
He wants to privatize or socialize, rather, all of these great institutions like grocery stores and other social services.
Grocery prices are out of control. The cost of eggs and milk has skyrocketed. Some stores are even using dynamic pricing, jacking up the cost over the course of a day depending on what they can get away with. It doesn't need to be this way. I'm Zohran Mamdani, and as mayor, I will create a network of city-owned grocery stores. It's like a public option for produce.
This is going to change the city to not only be just a city that is filled with homeless people and criminals, but a full-on veer to socialism and communism. New York City, sadly enough, potentially is about to take a far left turn to become a very, very disgusting and bad place to live. There are pages and pages of this guy's crazy, wacky, anti-Semitic views. Let me just show you a few of them.
Of New York, you are being gaslit about Zohran Mamdani, and I'm going to tell you why. Zohran Mamdani's entire career has been defined by his hostility toward Israel. He has marched with pro-Hamas protesters. He supports BDS.
I think that what we need to do is ask people, will you support BDS? And frankly, not ask them, but demand that you must do this.
He founded SJP on his campus. He considers himself a democratic socialist and aligns himself with the Democratic Socialists of America, who, while October 7th was still happening, condemned Israel and encouraged their followers to join the resistance.
And guess what? New Yorkers chose this guy. This was in a crowded primary. Granted, the other choice largely was a scandal-plagued former governor who resigned. But this is who they chose by a large margin to lead this. He wants to arrest Prime Minister Netanyahu of Israel.
And Mayor Mamdani, would you welcome Prime Minister Netanyahu to New York City for the for whatever he comes for, given the US is not a signatory to the ICC, so he can travel to the US, unlike a lot of other countries. Would Mayor Mamdani welcome Benjamin Netanyahu to the city?
No. As mayor, New York City would arrest Benjamin Netanyahu.
He wants to completely defund the police. That's right. If you have an incident in New York, do you know what he wants? Social workers to come save you. Can you imagine what a field day this will be for criminals? He wants to give sex changes to children, have government-controlled grocery stores, and turn New York City into a full-on socialist country. One where, by the way, Islamic nut jobs will run around the way they have in Europe. Here's how, by the way, Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida reacted to him getting elected.
If this socialist mayor candidate wins in New York City, you're going to see real estate values skyrocket even more in Palm Beach because people are going to get out of that city. As bad as de Blasio was, this guy is like going to be way, way worse. He doesn't think that you should have law enforcement in dangerous parts of the city, that you should send in social workers. See how that works out for you. It ain't going to work out well. So, they've made a lot of really dumb decisions and we've benefited from it.
Now, I'd like to say I have no idea how we got here, how we went this far crazy, but I kind of do. The indoctrination from the left, from Hollywood, from TV news outlets over the last several years, through COVID, through the education system, it's kind of to blame. Social media, this is all taking its toll. Because this is who New Yorkers, by and large, voted for. These were white, college-educated young people who thought this is the guy that's going to move New York forward. Unfortunately, folks, you're going to own this.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Well, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get more.